Hi guys, so here I am again, with this time with the October mid-release. It is a little bit later this month than normal. That's just because I've had some extra bits and pieces to try and get together. This is the first time that as part of my mid-release I'm having a Love From Lizi stamp set involved. So without further ado, I'm going to start moving things across, and any questions or comments please pop them below. The first thing that I am releasing this month is the Happy Harvest Special Edition kit. Now this kit is separate from the card kit subscription, so if you subscribe to my monthly card kits, this will not make a part of it. This I'm happy obviously to ship this as an add-on in with your next kit, which is the November kit, which the sneak peeks are currently underway with at the moment. But this is completely separate to the subscription service. So I will open it up and we'll have a run through of everything that's involved. So I have got 4 of the design team members taken this kit. So there's going to be 4 10 cards 1 kit videos going up in both their channels and in the Love From Lizi channel. So do check them out because they're all very, very talented people. Ladies and gents. Okay, so it's coming in a 12 by 12 bag, which is the first time that I'm sending anything out in this size. But it's coming in a Ziploc. As always, I want it to be protected. I'm going to move it away and then I'm going to bring things back one by one. So the first thing that I'm guessing that you guys saw is the stamp set. Now, it's a Love From Lizi exclusive. I had real fun actually putting this one together because autumn and Thanksgiving, obviously, I mean autumn we have in the UK of course, but Thanksgiving we don't have, so we don't make particularly that many cards, so I felt like I really had been given free rein to go crazy with this. But anyway, so we have a nice big large sunflower and a small, I believe this is a maple leaf. I'm sure there's some botanists out there that will let me know if it's not. We have a pumpkin and we have a piece of corn with some nice leaves around it. So 4 icons that would do great as centerpieces on cards or as sort of stamped in the background. This would make a lovely background stamp. And then there's 4 sentiments. There's from my home to yours. Now I was toying with from our home to yours, but there's only one person making this card, so I thought I would go with my, in the hope that that wouldn't upset too many people. We have Happy Fall Y'all, Sweater Weather and Happy Thanksgiving. So there are 8 stamps and yeah, that's part of the Happy Harvest. There are 12 6 by 6 sheets of patterns paper. I'm just going to flick through these rather quickly. But here you've got the corn with the leaves, which was the inspiration for that stamp. We have some nice words there. So this does work as a Thanksgiving or autumn. It's, you know, however you so please really, whatever suits you, because this is, so we have thankful, but we have autumn, leaves, fantastic nature together, snuggle colours. So it does actually work very well for both. And there's some really lovely symmetry here between patterns and extras, which I'll show you shortly. So these are the 6 by 6 pattern papers. Sorry, I haven't laid those out very straight, have I? Okay. You will also get the Happy Harvest, it's like a sample bag of the Happy Harvest sequin mix. So this has got matte gold, and it's got some orange, some red, some brown, some very dark sort of mossy green, and it's got some tiny little hearts in as well, but they're in a polished gold as well. So really nice warm, and I mean really if you had the inclination you could pick out the orange ones and this would work great for Christmas cards as well. So you get a sample bag of that. You get 3 leaf dies. So there is a kind of maple leaf, and then you have a longer leaf, and then a nice little small one. There are 2 sheets of chipboard. Now I laid the papers out like this so that you could see the way that these are all a perfect match. It's the same prints, the same patterns, and you've got things like these tags here, the autumn. Then you've got leaves, you've got a nice border of leaves, some sort of scallopy swirls, some sentiments, and then just some little bits and pieces just to embellish and decorate your cards with. So you get 2 of those. There is some specialty cardstock. There isn't any of the regular cardstock because this was a special edition kit. It hasn't got as many of the embellishments involved, and it's slightly different. So, okay, so first up, this is a corrugated dark green card, and it has got a gold pearl shine over the top. I'm not quite sure if it shows it. From what I can see, that does not do it justice. This is an embossed gold foil, so it almost looks like a canvas finish on top. You get a sheet of that. This is a matte gold mirror, so you can't see my reflection in this, which I'm very grateful for. You get a sheet of that. This is an orange pearl with a gold shine finish to it. And then this is a craft colour, and it has very, very, very fine ridges in it. Again, I don't believe the camera will show it, sadly. But the difference with this cardstock is because so many of my lovely customers and subscribers are American and Canadian, I am trialling American size cardstock and Canadian size cardstock. So this is 11 inches across by 8.5 inches. Usually in my kits, I put A4 cardstock, which is ever so slightly longer and slightly shallower, shorter. But if, like me, you buy the majority of your dies from the States, things like the border dies, if you like, that they don't fit particularly, you don't get that many rounds out of the A4. So I'm trialling this, and depending on the response is whether or not I go forward using letter size cardstock instead of A4. Okay, so you get those. You get a sheet of 12 by 12 stickers, and there is these are like brown on brown polka dot, and you've got uppercase, lowercase, numbers, and you have lots of nice punctuation as well. And then you've got lots of extras, so you've got like ticket stubs, you've got a burlap border, you've got some nice tags, bunting, and again some sentiments. So you've got lots to get feasted with there. I'll just turn this over so you can see. This is the sheet of 12 by 12 vellum, and it's got this polished silver accents, which was the inspiration for this cardstock, so that it will match perfectly. And again, we've got thanks a bunch. Then you've got some lovely borders, some nice tiles just to cover card fronts with, to make some really nice straightforward cards. And there are also 5 cut apart sheets. So these are all double-sided, but these pieces will just cut out, decorate a little bit, a few sequins perhaps, maybe some specialty cardstock cut with a die, and you've got a really nice straightforward card there. So here, let me show you the back. It's got that blue pattern on it. And again, these are just some really unusual, this is quite a large piece. So if you're a scrapbooker, this this special edition kit will actually go quite well as well, with all the bits and pieces that you can take from it. And then we have one that's sort of like on a burlap overlay. And then finally we have this one. So that is the Happy Harvest Special Edition card kit. As always, I'm afraid there is limited quantities of these because I wasn't sure how you guys would take it. I'm not sure whether or not this is something that you would like for me to do going forward. However, I've really enjoyed being able to release an extra stamp set this month, so I hope that you'll like it. But it will all obviously ship with card kits if you're a subscriber. I can send it by itself as well, naturally. But yes, so four design team videos for inspiration will be going up. The thing is, I wouldn't like to say how many cards that you could get from this kit, because I do believe you could probably make at least, or if you're able to add obviously card bases, I think at least 40, I would assume, because there are so many bits and pieces depending on how many you'd like to make, that is, of course. But that is currently in the shop now, available for purchase. Once it's sold out, I'm afraid that will be it and it'll be gone. Okay, so next up, last month I released the 'Tis the Season Mega Pack, which has got 8x8 papers and these sort of sentiment dies. And this month I am releasing by itself the 6x6 pad. This is in last month's video, but I did think that I'd have a quick run through with you just so that you could see what the papers were. If I can get them out of the bag. So these are really nice traditional papers. If you're a fan of sort of the Victorian Christmas with the cherubs and the reds and golds and greens. So you've got a gold foil. Then you've got some carol verse in gold foil. This is the canvas finish, some poinsettias. This is a tartan in also that canvas finish. Then you have just like a very repeated pattern, which is very delicate, and it's a dark green with sort of like an old gold glitter over the top, but it's the glitter that doesn't come away. Then you have a nice floral with some glitter. And then you have stripes of holly, and the little berries have all been glittered as well. And then you have these little robin redbreasts sitting on holly and ivy. And now we're into the double-sided papers. So you have the Christmas trees with some stripes. You have musical sheet music with some angels or cherubs. Angels with harps. Then this looks like it's a material finished print. And then on the back, this is the same pattern as which that is. It's in red. You have some wreaths laid over stars, and then you have just the stars on the back. These look like little baubles within stripes. Really cute. And then there are some Christmas-looking flowers, stars, and we have some snowflakes and stars. And on the reverse side, we have a different kind of star, but a similar shape. In fact, it may even be a very tiny snowflake. And then we have like a mottled green with some holly on the back. And then here we have a very traditional looking Santa with bells and some robins and the holly. Then on the back then you just have the bells. So that paper pack is available. The mega pack, the 'Tis the Season mega pack, is still available in the shop. There are still a few left, so if you're inclined, that obviously also can go. I'm just making the points and notes here as well. I do cap shipping when you place an order. If you place an order to go with your kit, if you're a subscriber, you pay £13.50 for your box to ship. I wish I could do it cheaper, however it's unfortunately that I'm stuck a little bit with that, as it comes obviously from the UK. Now, if you're adding to that box, I cap the shipping at £6.50, so you can order as much as you like and it will never cost more, as it were. So if you're not a subscriber and you buy a kit and you fill a whole great big basket up, the shipping is £19.50 and that's it, unless you breach £150. If you spend over £150, the shipping is free completely. So just to recount that. This is the Punny Bones, how silly that I managed to get that wrong. The Punny Bones stamp set, which was released with the October card kit. And I've had so many questions from people asking for this. Because it isn't strictly Halloween, it doesn't actually have a single Halloween sentiment in. It's obviously got the ghoulish theme. However, it's all puns, and this can be used all year round, and it's a really great masculine stamp set to be able to make nice masculine cards. Okay, now recently Tina of Cards and Coffee Time did a video using the Berry Christmas Special Edition card kit. Now they are available in the shop still. All links will be listed below. However, I wanted to try this because I've had a lot of requests of people asking for more of the patterned papers. And so I've come up with this as a mini pack. So I know how it is at Christmas. We have so many cards to make, and Obviously we love to make lots of very special and unique cards. However, this mini pack will enable for you to be able to make not factory line cards, because then you may as well buy them. However, you can make an awful lot of cards using these products with a few extra bits and pieces. So what there is here, these are 8x8 papers, and there are 3 sheets of each design. So this is exactly the same. This is the Berry Christmas set, and some of these patterned papers have got glitter on. So these Christmas presents do. I'm not sure if that's picking up. So do the baubles on the front. So does this snow. All those little pieces of snow have glitter. And then also these snowflakes. They're all glittered. And then there is... These penguins are so cute. I absolutely adore this. And we have the Christmas tree with glitter on the baubles. And then we have this little polar bear making snow angels, which is so lovely. And then some nice borders. So you get 3 of each of those designs. So you've got a whole wad there to be working with. And then you're also going to get these decoupage tiles. Now, Tina made a fantastic job showing how easy these are to layer up. You quite simply, they've all got numbers on them. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you've got an extra backing tile. So if you want to put one inside, or if you just want to use one as a topper on a card front somewhere. And then you've got 3 sentiments on this particular design. So, I mean, there is ways that you can do this. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you could do 1, and then you could go 3, and then you could go 5. And then using this, you could use 2, and then you could use 4. So you could make 2 actual 3D decoupage out of it. So it just depends how far you want these to stretch, but these are all glitter enhanced, and there is 3 sheets of each design. Now all of these, I think you can probably see better from the back, they're all die cut. So all you need to do is pop them out, quite simply. And if you do pop them out, and you can't remember which one goes where, then all you need to do is go from the largest down to the smallest. I'll be right back. So yes, I'm just going to quickly run through here, through the different designs that you get. But they're all ever so cute, and naturally they all coordinate perfectly. So that is the Berry Christmas mini pack. Let's move that over. Okay. Now I also have some dies. Now if you're familiar with my card kits, you will know that each month I include some dies, and they are usually of this ilk. So I am releasing here a Christmas pudding, and I'm just going to show you what it's like. So it's perfect for paper piecing this all together. All the lines, they're all cut from within, so it'll all work lovely. Then we have a wreath with some extra holly. Oh gosh, that's certainly not the wreath, is it? There we go, there's the wreath with the holly. There is the Christmas present, which I just showed you there a moment ago. There is the Merry Christmas tile. And these are all a really nice size to go on a card front. They're not overpowering, they're not going to take up the whole of your card front, so they'll work really nicely with patterned paper or some nice background. Some Christmas tree, again that tinsel you'll be able to paper piece ever so simply. Then we have a snowman, who is very sweet indeed. We have some snowflakes. Now if you got the November card kit last year, there were 3 snowflakes that were quite similar, however they're not the same. So you won't be doubling up, as it were, if you were to get that. Then we have a tag with 3 little snowflakes that's cut from the bottom, which will work lovely obviously as a tag, but also if you're wanting to create a shaker window in the front of your card, it's a nice size. And this, my personal favourite, is the gingerbread house. So I think this is just so cute. It's really, really sweet. Again, wonderful for paper piecing. So all of these products are available in the shop now. I'm happy to ship them as add-ons along with kits, so to keep the costs of shipping down. And next up, this is a new to me product. So I'm just trying out to see whether or not you guys have any interest. However, these are foil transfer sheets. So you get 4 sheets in each pack. One is borders, one is sentiments, one is icons, and one is a background sheet. And these come in different designs. This one's called Ring Out Those Bells. I'm not sure quite if you can see, but there's lots of lovely bells. And this company suggests that you use silver foil over. Obviously you can use any which colours that you so please. However, this is what they recommend. And the best thing about these is you do not need a laminator or a mink tool or any sort of heating method, because all you need is this and some foil. So obviously any foil you've already got works well. If not, I have got a full colourway of the foil that is sold with these transfers, and it's exactly the right size. So it's 6 inches, and then you get it's 2 meters, which we decided in my Facebook Live was just over 6 foot. So there is Ring Out Those Bells. We have Peace on Earth, which has more of a nativity theme. So you've got the 3 wise men, you've got some camels, you've got obviously the North Star, and some beautiful sentiments there. Then we have Sparkling Snowflakes, and they're recommending this one to go with what they call the snowflake foil, which is available in the shop. It's like a holographic foil almost. Oh Christmas Tree, which is probably my favourite. I really like how cheerful these designs are. And then here we have Christmas Village. Now this is the one that I opened in my Facebook Live to show everybody how straightforward they are. So you get 4 sheets of 6 by 6, and so this is the background one, which is snow. Okay. This is the snow background. So all you do to apply these, if you like, let's get the edge away. Right, you cut the piece that you want, or however you so decide, and then you peel off this protective sheet, and then this is exposing obviously the tacky product. And then all you do is flip that over, rub it onto your panel, your icon, whatever it is that you're wanting to decorate. Peel this away, which will leave the spots, the snowflakes, sorry, on the paper. Then you lay your foil over the top, shiny side up, rub the lolly stick over the top of that again, peel the foil away, and then whatever the pattern was below, was it the heart, the sentiment, however, will be foiled onto your project. So this is a really nice way to sort of try foiling if you're considering getting a laminator to do more of these sorts of things, because obviously with laser ink you're able to use foil. But if you're not sure if foil's for you, this is a really nice sort of little sample way to get into it. So these are all ready and available in the shop for you. There is also the foil. Now here I only have on hand the rose gold. Now I do have also available gold and silver. I have the blue, the green, the red, the snowflake, and I also have matte gold and matte silver. So that, ladies and gents, is the mid-October release. As I say, the November card kit is currently being sneak peeked, and I'm really very much looking forward to seeing what you all think of that. The unboxing will be coming up next week on the 19th, which is when also they become available in the shop if you're not a subscriber. If you're wanting to get this kit as part of a subscription, the subscription needs to be placed before midnight on the 19th, on release day. That is the last day that I'm able to accept subscriptions, because otherwise it gets too messy with the amounts of kits that I have to how many need to get sent. And so you've got until the 19th at midnight, British summertime that is, to place a subscription. Otherwise you're able to just buy them standalone. It's all over on Instagram. I can't recommend the Facebook group enough. There has been some incredible projects shared with the October card kits. And September, I mean, people are dipping back into their older kits, which is lovely. So we're getting to see some more inspiration from the older kits. I will be back with you very, very soon with some blog hop winners. Until then, thanks very much. Do take care and happy paper crafting. Bye!